Okay, so today I want to take a look at a different Yamato build. This is the Fishman build. What I like about this build is because Kami is a one-cost searcher, and you don't have to commit 2 Dawn as if you were for other searchers, like a Momo searcher, a Bonnie, or a Baby 5 for the Fortress build searchers. I also like it where it can easily look for Hody Jones. That's a lot of our win condition. And for 7 Dawn play, I like Watamatsu because he's flexible if I'm going first or second. Obviously, Noah's Ark is a nice little piece to it. And with the addition of Yamato, I can play around Noah's Ark a little bit better with that. Especially with Hiyori combo pushing it in there. And then once Noah's Ark is out, I also have Vanderdecken as a nice removal for rested cards. Um, but yeah, all this pretty nice. I don't have Kikanoju in here, which I should probably consider. But right now, Arlong is the replacement, and I like Arlong at the 5 turn play, especially if they don't have um, a lot of characters on board. This is good to have your leader not attack, and that's kind of a really nice one on it. But yeah, let's test this out and see how it goes.
Okay, we got ourselves Katakuri, and this is a good matchup. Katakuri and Gecko Moria, 5 life leaders, are pretty tough for Yamatos. I kept my starting hand. I like seeing the Watamatsu. I have Arlong and also had Kami for search. So I kind of wanted to run with this one and see where it takes me. So 3 Dawn, typical play for your 5 cost leaders is swing 8 when you get to round 2 with 3 Dawns. Nothing else to do. End turn here. So he puts 1 Dawn on his leader, swings in for 7, looks at my life, and then I believe he put this to the bottom. Yep, he moved to the bottom. I took it, got me a Horty, which is good. I got my turn 6 and turn 8 play. So that was really good. Right now at 5 Dawn, I want to apply pressure, but I also want to build the board. So I decided to hit 6, take out a 2K out of his hand, and then play the Arlong. So it'll reduce, it'll slow him down, and I just have the counter out of the Parasparrow. So I thought that was a good play for this turn. Yep. Discard the Noah. I like to discard cards that are not counter. They're bricks, pretty much. If I can, Horty's the exception, of course, or then I'll have to discard a 1K, then a 2K. Usually, it's that the priority orders of choosing what to discard. So I think he takes a few minutes here to decide what to do. Nope, never mind. Uh, yep, reject my Arlong, swing in for 7, countered out for 3K here. Um, then he ended turn. So this turn, again, swinging in 6, trying to get a 2K out of his hand and set up space for me to play Watamatsu. Is the target. Yep. And then I end turn here. He attacks with Parasparrow for 5K, 1K counter with Watamatsu. It's kind of sad because I kind of wanted to play another Watamatsu this coming up turn. But I think, yeah, he has 8 Dawn, put 1 on Katakuri for 7K swing. And then here comes the Big Mom 7 costs coming in. I'll take this hit. And then I believe I gave him life for the Big Mom. Yeah, because I wasn't feeling that I was gonna go for lethal, so that's why I gave him life. In this one, 2 Horties. So I was thinking about going for board because I didn't like his board presence, which is right as well. So I decided to play Horty. rest his big mom. Before then, I think I attacked. Yes, I did. I attacked with Parasparrow. He'd do a 1k counter out. Play Hordy, rest, and then I attacked. I tried to use Yamato's ability, but I realized he's at 4 life, so his ability's not active. So I just attack into Big Mom, or no, I actually use Watamatsu to attack for life, get down to 3. So now I ensure that I have enough to kill Big Mom. Yep, I swing for 10 there. Ah, I realize this. I had Haman the blocker, so I played 2 cost blocker, which is actually pretty useful in this yellow matchup, just because yellow doesn't have a ton of removal. Amaru does fall into that. Fortunate for me, I have a lot of counters when he reject my last life here, and he's planning swinging for 7, 7, 8, I believe. So 7 here. I counter out the first one. I think he does 7 again. This I was worried that he might have Amaru and hit me for 9, and then I'm like, oh, yep. But then he would have used Amaru already to get rid of that blocker, if that was the case. And then, or actually, Amaru wouldn't have worked. He has 2 life, so he couldn't have used that. Counter out of the 9k swing, and pretty much with 2 big guys on board, that's kind of lethal. Um, but it's crucial. I swing in for 8 first, see what he has, see if he can counter out of it, and then I believe he did counter out of this one. Yes, he did. And this is where I attacked 8, which then he attacked another 8. I think he triggered a Sanji here, blocker. And normally that would be good, but not with Hordy. 7 Dons left. And that's a swing for 10. And that is game, my friends. Alrighty, we're playing Gecko Moria this time. Gecko is going to go first. So, looking at the starting hand, I like the Arlong and Nami start, especially against Gecko. So, I decided to keep this. And of course, typical turn 2 plays, uh, 3 Dawn to leader, swing for 8k. And actually, I'm going first, not Gecko's going second. But I should expect Perona coming down next to make me discard, and then he'll swing in for 6 or 7 would be the target. Let's see what happens here. And he used Great Disruption to draw a card. Okay, 6. Yep, Perona. I discarded Amaru. And then I believe I took this. Yes, I did. Trigger Satori, which is so good. And I hate discarding a 2k, but the early pressure here is really important. To have an extra 5k with a 5 cost on board against Gecko is really good. So turn 3, 5 Dawn up. I swing in for 6 and play the Arlong. Trash again, another 2k. It's not ideal. And then swing in for 7, get him down to potentially 2 life. Is the ideal. Yep, he takes that. Triggers and makes me discard another card. I discard another 2k. Yeah, struggle is real. I was discarding a lot of 2ks in this matchup. I was making me a little nervous as well. So he plays 2 for brand new, and I find this one interesting because he draws, I believe, is Hina. Let's see here. Yep, he took Hina, which I believe in this pile he had Borsalino to draw from, but instead he puts Fordon on Perona and swings at Satori. Yep, reduce my head count. I get it. But then This is where I would swing in for technically lethal. This is a 10k banish swing, and he probably doesn't have counters to this one. And then Arlong with 8k, and I don't think he has any counter here too. And this is so wild. Yeah, he only had 2k counter. So this was definitely wild. But as a Gecko player playing against Yamato, you want to grab 2k counters and you want to grab blockers. It's the focus.